I knew he was always sick, but I didn't know what he had. You know what I mean? I didn't understand, you know what I mean, whatever. I didn't know until, shit, I was like 22, 23. He ain't never complained about it. He's always said, I gotta take my medication.
They had to take chemo, you know what I'm saying? The chemotherapy, that shit have you so sick, man. It's like, it's crazy, you know what I'm saying?
So I give him a lot of credit for inspiring me to take it to that next level.
They just call it the orphan flow with me, you know what I'm saying? That's why I'm gonna sit back talking like lunch. I remember, you know what I'm saying? I just rapping like that, you know what I'm saying? So I get that. Niggas gonna clap, you know what I'm saying?
Man, his voice is big. He's just like me. We're like little people, but we got big voices.
Shit, I moved out to Real Valley like mid-80s. You know what I'm saying? Mom, we had moved around a couple different spots, you know what I'm saying? Hawthorne, Ontario. You know, my mom and pops, they had broke up, so, you know what I'm saying, my mom had to downgrade. So, you know, we moved apartment, things like that. Ended up moving to Ontario. We was out there for a couple of years. My mom wanted a bigger house and things like that, so she moved east because it was cheaper living. So that's what we did, you know what I'm saying? Plus, she wanted to get me out of the gang violence, you know what I'm saying? Get me away from the inner city, so I wasn't raised in that. Like, my mom very strong-minded, and my biological pop very strong-minded. That's why they couldn't make it. So that's, like I said, in the song called Harvard Line, that's why I'm fucked up, because I had two strong-minded, I got two traits of strong-minded people, so it's kind of, you know what I'm saying? I had to balance that shit, but sometimes it be hard, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I had a disease called lupus, you know what I'm saying? Now, the disease called lupus, I had it, I found out I had it when I was 3, my mom did, right? So she's taking me back and forth to the hospital. It wasn't that serious, you just give me pains, like, in my joints, like lupus attack your joints. It's like extreme arthritis type of disease. So it attacked my joints. So they said I had a couple days left. They said if I would have came to the hospital, if I came to the hospital 2 days later, I'd probably be gone. Because everything was building up in my heart. That's why I was so tired. My heart, my lungs was getting built up. All the different the fluids and things was building up in my system. So it was about to shut all my other organs down. You know what I mean? In that process, they put me on what they call the kidney list. Like it's a transplant list. Like they got heart transplant list, liver transplant list. Like it's unfortunate, but if somebody dies or something, you know what I mean, and they donate their organs, like if you have the same blood type and all that type of stuff, they're donated to you. Actually, a little kid had got hit by a car and died, and then, you know what I'm saying, unfortunate, you know what I'm saying. And I won't say bless their family and everything. I never met him, you know, nothing like that, but he had the same blood type, the same thing as me. Like when I got out of the hospital, like shit just. So I think that was the beginning of lunch. You know what I'm saying? Once that was the beginning. That was the process, like from a caterpillar going to the cocoon to the butterfly. I think that was the beginning of what lunch involved. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had this friend that they had when they was a kid. You know, you had that imaginary friend. Yeah, and I had the imaginary friend. But the cool thing about it, the friend wasn't my age, because it goes back to those grown-up issues I was dealing with. So my imaginary friend was that grown-up handling those issues. You see what I'm saying? Like what my mom needed, like somebody to protect her, a father figure. You know what I'm saying? Well, I need a big brother or a homeboy to understand me, and all that. If somebody messing with us, he gonna handle all this. That was an imaginary friend. You know what I'm saying? He was an older cat, and that imaginary friend's lunch. You know what I'm saying? That's who he is.
Well, we pretty much learned how to hustle together, you know, and he was a lot of inspiration for me to hustle and get out of the studio to play the whole game of networking and, you know, the whole, you know how it is, man, the whole other shit other than making the beat, you know. He'd get me to go to those parties and click with the DJs and do all that, you know. Damn near just dragging me to that shit. Like, come on, you got to do this. And
I said, this one I'm going to do. Now, if y'all want to ride, y'all want to ride. I said, when I eat, y'all gonna eat. I said, but y'all gotta be patient, and then, you know what I mean, and we can go with how we're gonna go with it. And they was like, yeah, we rolling. You know what I'm saying? We already know what's about lunch. So, jaywalk again, my two right and left hand soldiers, you know what I'm saying? They were like, we riding with you. So, if you go back to my leftover mixtape, you know what I'm saying, niggas on this shit, but then the reheat, that's when the shit really got hot. You know what I'm saying? We started doing the reheat mixtape. I figured out how to do with that mixtape style shit and entertain cats. It was me, Cam, and Jaywalk mostly on that shit, you know what I'm saying? And that was the foundation of Homeless Nation right there. So from there, Fingers, you know what I'm saying? We're doing this shit. You know, I was already dealing with Fingers. That's my people's, you know what I'm saying? So Freedom like, man, let's make it official. I was like, yeah. So he was like, nigga, homeless. So we was like, we homeless. So from there we had to be dealing with Neek, you know, getting Neek, and then Neek getting her shit right with Duke. When I'm at the house writing my raps, I'm doing it because that's how I express my feelings. Everybody got a way of how they express their feelings. That's how I learned to express my feelings, to get the anger out or how I'm feeling, my sensitivity, because it goes back to what I was saying about my pain, how I covered it up as a kid. So this is my way of letting it out.
People look up to him. He strategizes his moves. He's not just like, he don't just act. He strategize and think about it before he moves. A lot of times before, I used to be like, oh, I just do shit. I go for shit real quick. I take risk. And he's like, oh, Neek, sometimes you gotta kick back and look at it first before you jump into some shit. So, you know, that's helped me a lot right there. Strategize my shit.
He don't look back, and he don't look back like, oh man, if I didn't have this, then I'd probably be here right now. You know what I'm saying? Like most people do. Like, damn, if I had $1 million, I had this. He looking at, okay, I ain't got $1 million, but I know if I got it, I'll be able to do this, so I'm gonna start hustling for that $1 million. That's his mentality. He looks forward. He don't, think about the past and what he don't have. You know what I'm saying? He's just strong. He's a strong individual like that.
My music, I wanted to establish myself as a solo artist. Like I wanted to make sure, like, okay, this much, I'm gonna keep my shit doing, and then I got representing me. I want niggas to know how I'm really like, you know what I'm saying, my personality, you know what I'm saying. I want to get my personality through my music. So people like, well, that look like something Lunch would do, you know what I'm saying. So that was my whole thing, like I tell the truth, like 95% of my shit is the truth. I might exaggerate off the truth, but it's all the truth, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the entertainment part of it, when you exaggerate some shit, you know what I'm saying? But like I say I'm broke. A lot of niggas ain't secure enough to say that, because I know I'm gonna get mine, you know what I'm saying? A nigga don't really think he'll get it, so he gotta perpetrate and act like he already paid. So that's how you get his attention. Me, that's not the type of artist I am. I'm a reality rap, you know what I'm saying? That's how I take my shit.